You are not waiting for the right time. You are avoiding the discomfort of starting. Most people today delay action, waiting for a perfect moment that never arrives. Why does this happen? Let's understand the reasons one by one. Number one reason why people keep waiting for the right time is imposter syndrome. People think they don't know enough. People think they are not good enough. For example, a person who is doing reasonably well in their own field, whether it be in their job, in their career, in their own business, entrepreneurship, they start to think that whatever knowledge they have gained and whatever knowledge they have is extremely intuitive. And why will anybody be interested in it? So their assumption is nobody out there will be interested in it. This comes because this knowledge, although is intuitive to this person today, but it was not 10 years back. And this knowledge has been gained by this person through hit and trial, through trial by fire, a lot of experience. And I'm sure there will be a lot of people who can learn, who or get help from this feeling of me not being good enough. It stops so many people from taking the first step. I remember Amy Porterfield has written a really good book in which she mentions this, that if you are better than 10% of the people out there, then you are good enough to teach, or you are good enough to impart your knowledge, and it will benefit someone. And I'm sure if a person is doing reasonably well in their career, then they are above the benchmark of that 10%, and they are qualified enough, or they clear this benchmark of able to help others. Second reason which is behind this waiting for the perfect time is perfectionism. Perfectionism is something which people wear with pride. Some people associate their actions with their own identity, and they want everything to be perfect. But it never is when you especially do it for the first time. This is completely counterintuitive and contradictory. For example, when the first time you jumped into water, did you start to swim automatically? No. It took some time, maybe months of practice. First time when you learned to ride a bicycle, was it so natural to maintain balance, hold the handle in a certain way, pedal at the same time, use brakes, do everything in sync with each other? Was it so easy? Did it become perfect at the very first time? I'm sure not. But why starting a new thing, or starting a new venture, or starting a new project, we are waiting for that right time? I never understand why this happens. But perfectionism, I think, is something which people need to let go so that they can start rather than wait for the right time. Learning illusion. This is, in today's world, becoming a bigger problem, because learning feels like progress, but it is not. For example, when a person starts working on, say, a YouTube channel, the person will realize that there are so many things associated with it which the person has to learn. For example, public speaking, script writing, camera work, lighting, video editing, thumbnail design, etc., etc., etc. So rather than taking it one thing at a time and starting, the person will start doing courses for each of them, which itself will take 1 year. Until the time a person moves to the second topic, the knowledge of the first will wear off. Why? Because the person has not acted on it. The person has not implemented it, which would have reinforced that learning or knowledge in their brains. So learning keeps on happening. There's no doubt about that. But execution never comes. Reinforcement of that knowledge never comes. The right time is not something you find. It is something you create by starting. Thank you very much.